Hey guys, what is going on? It's me always, Jason, and today I'm coming at you with another 12-win deck. And no, this time it does not have the Night Witch in it. I knew you were thinking that. But this deck I've been running is this one right here. It's kind of a variation of the one that my friend's actually been running. His name is Aaron. He has the Bandit, and he wanted to use that card. I usually don't use the Lava Hound, the Bandit, or the Giant. So I've been trying to learn those cards, learn how to play it, and I slightly modified this deck in order to have it work a little better. He originally had Zap instead of Electro Wizard, and a few other changes that I made. And it's interesting because I've never really played Golem, or not Golem, Giant. Well, I guess I'd never really played Golem until like last week, and then I started playing that and figured out how to play it, and then I figured out how to play Giant like today with this because I got to 12 wins in a classic challenge. Sorry, it's not a grand challenge, but okay, so let's take a look at some replays, show you kind of how to play this deck, and then kind of go from there. So let's see, I started out this challenge. Let's see, those are different ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see. I won, got my first win, and then I lost, and then I lost again, and then I won like 11 or 12, 11 in a row actually. So let's show you some ones right here. This one is a really powerful deck to face, and hopefully it'll help you guys out. So what I like to do, if I start with the archers, I'm going to split the archers in the back because it's dual lane pressure, and it doesn't hurt me in case they decide to go either lane. So when they decide to do a pump, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I fireballed it right here. And generally you don't want people to pump up. The pump now is like a fire, or not a fireball bait, but a Three Musketeer bait usually, or some sort of golem deck. So he drops a Golem Gang, or Goblin Gang, and generally that's Three Musketeers, so I'm thinking, oh, okay. And I've heard that when somebody drops a Golem in the back, and you have a Giant, you want to push a Giant in the opposite lane, or right at the bridge. You want to start that, the tower will take the Giant. He's going to drop Elite Barbs here. I got to try to pick these away. Dragon's locked onto the tower. That will pretty much take the tower down. And I wish I had my fireball at this moment, because with this deck you really want to use the Inferno Dragon as the tank killer, which I did there on the left, and he threw down Minion Horde and Raid, and I'm surprised I didn't lose right there. He's got his Golem chipping away now. And now, I don't know yet, but he's got Three Musketeers. He could just drop those on my side of the tower now that my tower is down, and basically just whoop me right there. But he decides to pump again, so I'm gonna go right at the bridge with my Giant, and this will basically just be one hit with the Giant. Yeah. And okay, so now he's going to drop his Three Musketeers. I don't know if I saw this in time, but I dropped my Bandit. Bandit will pick some of those off. It took out one Musketeer. And let's see. I'm like, good game. There's no way I'm going to win this. I was very surprised. But he puts his Minion Horde right in there. I can just fireball this. It's a good exchange there. Drop my Electro Wiz and Skeletons. And there we go, to zap a little bit. Okay, so that wasn't too bad, honestly. Alright, so now if he's gonna drop the Golem, I'm gonna drop my Giant right at the bridge, and then we're gonna do the same thing we've done every single time. Let's see, so I got the Giant going, I got my Inferno Dragon on his tower, and he did the same thing with the Barbs on the back, and the Minion Horde. So I gotta fireball this, and then I got to distract. Let's see, I think I'm good here. So, yeah, he does a mistake here. I don't know why he didn't just drop the Musketeers right there. He could have. But drop the Inferno Tower, or Inferno Dragon for that. And I gotta drop something to tank those 2 Elite Barbs. And then the Inferno Dragon is going to take out those 2 Barbs. and it got his tower down to 1200, mine down to 400 now. So he could do the same thing again. Like he just needs to drop 3 musketeers on my side of the bridge, but he doesn't do that. So I got all this coming at him on the left, and it's fireball range, and the bandit takes it out. The bandit is so strong, guys. I just beat Trump's army. What can I say? I don't know. That is a great way to take things down here. Let's see. Let's watch. Got a lot of golem decks. Let's play something different here. Okay, so he's got kind of a weird deck. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to surprise people at the bridge. If they don't have a good counter to the bandit, I'm gonna know it right away. But he puts his battle ram down there, which is kind of good for me because now I know that he has it. I can just fireball both of these and get decent value. If I do that, I can't remember. I think I try. No? I feel like that would have been a really good idea, but not unless he didn't have the tank, or unless he had the tank, then it wouldn't have been. But Dragon's going to connect with the tower. He's going to try to tornado all this away. It's going to tornado away, but I'll still get a few pretty good hits on his tower here. And I don't have a good amount of stuff here. I'm just going to drop the battle ram. Electro Whiz is great for the battle ram because it stops their charge. The Electro Whiz is also great for the Inferno Dragon, obviously, because it resets everything. He's going to drop his Wizard. And now, let's see, I forgot what I got. I'm probably going to drop a... No, I'm just going to Fireball. The Wizard is 5, so if you Fireball it for 4, that's not like a horrible exchange, but it's not the greatest. It's still a positive Elixir trade. Okay, so he's got a bomber in the back. I'm okay with this because I got dragons. Dragons take that out. That's just fine. Bomber's really good for splash damage. Okay, so now he's gonna throw everything together. He's gonna tornado it. I dropped my baby skeletons. I don't need to do that. That was kind of a mistake. We're gonna still be okay here. Eventually, this princess is gonna die to my dragon, I think. No, it's not. Okay, so now I just have to zap it with my Electro Whiz. Or do that because I'm expecting his battle ram. And so this is a really weird push right here, but it's going to take him out pretty well. Maybe a lot of fireball value there. I think I got his tower as well. Now I'm going to need to tank with the giants, and I should have waited a little bit. And right there it really sucked because the baby dragon actually targeted his elite barbs instead of the wizard, and the wizard got off quite a bit more shots here. And it was good enough. That's why I had to drop the Electro Whiz to zap it away, but that didn't really work. Giant is still alive, but it's not like the greatest health, so that dies pretty quickly. Bandits and Fireball, all that. I missed the wizard on that one. It's not the greatest, so I need to... I think I dropped the giant here. Yeah, I should have dropped the giant. Didn't matter. He's got all this coming at me too. Just dropped the Electro Whiz and spams those. Down to 1300 to 14 or 400. He drops the battle ram right here. I think it's for defense, but it's not really. You don't really want to do that if you're him. And now I just need to like fireball cycle this. So. You put it right in fireball range. I should have been a little bit more quick on that, but it doesn't really matter. I can drop this to protect for the elite barbs. Barbs are going to do some damage, but like it's not really going to matter. I'm just going to log. I'm one card away from cycling to my fireball, and I can just fireball the tower now. Play a little bit of defense. It doesn't matter. Game is over. So it's kind of a really weird synergy. Inferno Dragon takes out the tanks, and I'll try to show you one. This last one here. I see the little confetti. Okay. He's got 2 tanks in this one, and the Electro Whiz, but I still managed to come back. He makes some mistakes, but we'll talk about it here in a second. So this deck is really good because you want your support cards out. Like, and then you'll find out if he has like a tower, like a tower defense, like Inferno Tower or something else like that. And if he does, yeah, it's fine. So you'll have enough support cards generally backing them up in order for it to like work. And that's kind of what I've figured out the giant decks are. They're mainly like support rotation decks with like slight possibility that the giant's going to get the tower. So so let's see. With this deck, you kind of have to just fill out the cards, see kind of what decks they have. So now that I know that he's got that, I'm going to save my Inferno Dragon for his side here, but I don't want to just drop it right away because then it would get hit by the tower and eventually die. So I need to support my giant on the left. And I waited long enough, but it wasn't quite long enough. So really what's going to happen is, since he dropped his Electro Wizard, we're going to basically trade towers here. And he's going to have a little bit more than I am coming back. So I got to fireball that just to get some life out of him. Get him dead. And yeah, so let's see. He's got 2 tanks, so that's a little bit tricky, and the Electro Wiz. So it's not over for me. I still win here, but let's see. So we got both towers down. I just need to figure out how to get his Electro Wizard dead, and he's got the zap, but whatever, it didn't end up mattering. So he's going to let me take out a little bit of his bowler here. I can luckily just put the dragon on top of him. I'm way ahead of an elixir right now. Honestly, it doesn't matter as much. He's got 2 tanks coming down. Now that he finally dropped his Electro Wizard, I can drop mine and we can start taking stuff out. So I got his Electro Wizard out. Now I can drop my tank, even though he's got a zap. It doesn't matter. I need to drop this play right here. If you can drop, I dropped the giant just in the amazing timing to where, well, you see the little lightning's like tweaking out. That's awesome. Where both towers locked onto my giant with my baby dragon still alive. He lightninged, and it didn't really matter because that's not going to kill the troop there, I don't think. Yeah. So my baby dragon's doing all this damage. He has to zap it, so he wastes the zap. Now he's got the Electro Wiz, and now I can fireball all of that together, and okay, so 238. Now I can just fireball cycle and play defense, all because he messed up, or I had like that amazing timing. I don't know. It's probably a combination of both. Now I can. This is for the 12 wins. He's trying his best, but it's not going to be enough. I can use my Inferno Dragon, and the bowler's not going to take enough damage to my tower, and that was the game. Guys, this is a very good education on how 1 or 2 plays can mess up like the whole flow of the game, the whole rhythm of the game, and it can determine whether or not you get 12 wins or not. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to open up this chest. Give me a like, thumbs up, follow me on Twitter, or subscribe on YouTube. That's what I like to let everyone know. I'm also going to be streaming on Twitch soon, so check out for that. My name is going to be always Jason YT for like YouTube, like, yeah. Alright, so now that you got all that information, let's take a look at what I got. Let's see if it's anything good. Minions, 2,000 gold. See, like 10 gems for 2,000 gold, that's a really good output. Fire, Ice Spirits. 3 Musketeers. And the next one. Okay. So, it's definitely anticlimactic, but hey, it's a good deck. You can win with this in a lot of different scenarios, and it's just interesting and a fun deck to play if you have all these legendaries. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for the next one. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Peace.